Welcome back to Fourth and Troll Fantasy. Without further ado, Wes, let's jump into the fantasy MVPs. We each have chosen an MVP of the fantasy season, 2024. Who are we going to look back on 2024 as what a year? What a year that guy had. How did he do? How did he help you win? My fantasy MVP for 2024 is Jaden Daniels. QB4 on the season, drafted as the QB 14. Most rushing yards by a rookie quarterback in NFL history. He himself with his team secured a playoff berth for the NFL. And he was the QB7, QB1, and QB4 in the fantasy playoffs. QB1 against the team, the Philadelphia Eagles, that everyone was the most worried about that matchup. If you listen to Fourth and Troll, you started him because he was out there saying, we were out here. I called the shot. I said, listen, he's not going to tank the week, and he has that explosive upside, and he absolutely did. Thrilled for many years to come for Jaden Daniels fantasy managers and Washington Commanders fans as they have their franchise quarterback. Jaden Daniels is my fantasy MVP for 2024.
I love him. I only got him in one league, and it was such a joy to have him and to not play against him. That was also very nice, not playing against Jaden Daniels. Fantasy MVP for me, I got to do a quick shout out because I have to boast about Malik Neighbors because, man, I'm just so grateful that he turned out the way I hoped he would be. I said he'd be wide receiver 5 on the year. He was wide receiver 6 when it was all said and done. Not my fantasy MVP, though. Here's the real one. Brock Bowers. Come on, man.
Oh, man.
This guy was such a positional advantage to what was already a tight end wasteland. It felt at times even worse than usual. And when you normally draft tight ends early, like Dalton Kincaid and Travis Kelce and Sam Laporta and Kyle Pitts, who were miserable like half the season at best, this guy over here was a 10th round pick who finished as obviously the tight end 1 on the season. Pretty much every league I was in, the team that had Brock Bowers made playoffs. And for his final 3 games in the postseason, first week, not all that hot, tight end 22, but 6.5 points, that's fine. But then 20.9 in full PPR, tight end 1, and then tight end 7 with about 15 points. A lot of quarterback woes for the Las Vegas Raiders, and it hardly affected Brock Bowers. He was amazing. I want to give the flowers to Mr. Bowers for all the things that he did to help everybody. Shout out to Jaden Daniels and Brock Bowers for being our fantasy MVPs of 2024.